It's an honor to have you here. If you want to start a journey of personal transformation together with Sadhguru, click on the link in the description of this video and learn more.
Teacher is going full fire. Audience not like this, tiny tots. Catch them young policy, like they caught you young. So, in the middle of this talk, fiery talk, for effect, the teacher stops and asks, "What do you have to do to go to heaven?" Little Mary, who's in the front row always, she stands up and says, "If I scrub the church floor every Sunday morning, I will go to heaven." Absolutely. Another little girl says, "If I share my pocket money with my less fortunate friend, I will go to heaven." Correct. Another little boy says, "If I help my friend who is in difficulty, I'll go to heaven." Correct. Little Tommy in the back bench stands up and says, "You got to die first." That's a qualification. Hello? First qualification for you to go to heaven is you must die first, all right? What's in heaven? Hindu heaven, food is supposed to be very good. In another heaven, white-gowned ladies are floating around in the clouds. If you like that kind of ambience, you go there. In another heaven, you will encounter virgin problems, you like that, you go there. But whichever heaven you go, the nature of the laws here on the planet is such, you have to leave this body here and go. So you went to heaven, they gave you good food. What do you do without a body, huh? What do you do with good food, virgins and other nonsense when you don't have a body? Nobody asks this question. I'm telling you all your beliefs, whatever you believe in, if I ask 3 questions, they will all collapse. Doesn't matter from which scripture it has come, they cannot withstand 3 questions. That is why if you ask a questioner, the policy has always been kill the questioner. That's one way of handling the question. That is not the nature of Sanatan. You can ask 1,000 questions if you want. Just look at the people in the past, look at the plight of being divine entities in this country. Shiva opens his mouth, his wife freaks him with 1,000 questions. Krishna, after many years, chooses his closest disciple and tries to speak in the battlefield, that too. There he asks hundreds of questions. Our scriptures are full of questions, not commandments. Because this is a land of seeking. Now you are trying to make it into a land of belief in competition with somebody else. No, the world needs a land of seeking. The tomorrow's world is of a world of seeking. Sanatan is not of the past, it will be of the future. You don't have to call it by that name if you don't want it. You can call it whatever you want, but Sanatan is a fantastic name, it means the eternal laws. Sanatana dharma means the eternal laws. The future generations will not buy your fairy tales. The future generations don't want to go to heaven. If you say, "No, God is there, you must go there," they'll ask, "Is there free Wi-Fi or not?" Hello? Future generations want to know what works, what doesn't work. They don't want fairy tales. You've run the world like this for too long. The future of the world is Sanatan, not Hindu. Hindu is of this land. Sanatan is universal. Universality of existence is the future of this world. Do you agree or no?
Of course.
It is absolutely. Your fairy tale, my fairy tale, it will not fly. It might have… as a child, it might have played with you a little bit, you might have liked going to heaven, but now you don't want to go to heaven, isn't it?
Now I want to live,
Yes.
Might as well be in heaven while living. But then, okay, so then what happens once one dies?
Now you're seeking.
Sadhguru.
Now you're seeking, you want to know. I'm asking you, is it true that you gathered this body over a period of time? Is it also true the content of your mind also you picked up over a period of time?
Of course.
But right now, what you think is me is just these 2 things, isn't it? Physiological process and psychological process. Do you know anything other than that?
No.
If you have to gather these 2 processes to this extent that you have gathered, there must be something more fundamental. So when you are living here, if you don't know what is the nature of your existence, how the hell will you know what happens after death? Now is the time to know. Beyond this body, beyond this mind, what am I? If you know this now, this is called spiritual process. It's a very contaminated word right now because everybody's used it in so many ways. Spiritual means something beyond your physicality. There is something beyond this physicality because physicality is just a piece of the earth that you gathered. If that doesn't come into your experience now, how to teach you after death?
But
Now is the time, you must stay back.
yeah. But if we speak of death and in today's times, do you think the emotion or how death is perceived is very different from how it was?
They can perceive whichever way they want, they'll die. I wrote a book called Death,
Of
you
course,
know this?
yeah.
Death, this is a book only for those who die.
That's everyone.
Oh, I'm glad you get it. We have crematoriums, we have about 15, 16 18 crematoriums in Tamil Nadu. We are the best run crematoriums. Why is it important? It's very important that when you die, how those things are conducted. One thing is dignity.
Yeah.
Another thing is there are processes that you can do after you have exited the body, that these things are done properly. This culture is deeply invested in that we handle from conception, preconception actually. Preconception, how a woman should be, after conception, what she should be doing, how she should deliver the baby, at every stage what should be done, death, how it should be handled, beyond death, up to a certain time, what can we do? There's a whole science in Sanatan Dharma. These are all things we've observed from life, how life behaves and how we can influence it in a positive way. So, this started and the first one was started in Coimbatore. So I called it Kayanta Sthanam. Kayanta Sthanam means a place where the body ends. Kayanta. Kaya ends. So our boys came and asked Sadhguru, this is fine but we need an English byline, people won't understand. Then I say, I'm in those modes. I said, byline is, everybody is a customer. No, Sadhguru, it's too much up in the face. No, we can't do that. Then I said, okay, you're right, we shall wait. You'll anyway come one day.
Yeah.
We will wait, we are not in a hurry, but we know you will come. So there are some things which are very obvious. If you can't even handle those things, then what? Most inevitable.
Most people can't.
No,
The thought of death is daunting, it's terrifying.
No. That means you cannot live.
And it's not even about you, I think you're most worried about how people around you will react, how your loved ones will
Come
cope.
on, that is all excuses.
It's excuses.
Yes.
Don't you think?
No, you
that-
think if you're gone, the world will come to an end?
No.
Believe me,
But
everybody will
your
live
loved
well.
ones will suffer.
They will cherish you and live well, don't worry.
They'll cherish you more.
Yes, of course. Every time they think of you, tears of love will come in their eyes. Right now it doesn't come. They see, Akshita, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
So you cherish someone more after they go. Okay,
Not
so
necessarily. I'm not saying it should be true for everybody. I'm saying many people like you and me, countless number of people like you and me have come and gone. Without them we are doing fine, aren't we?
Yeah.
What makes you think you or me are so important that without us the world cannot do? There is no such thing. We have our contributions to make, but that does not mean the world will end without us. We will do our best to live a full length of life and go. But suppose we go tomorrow, what about it?
where do we go?
See, now you're seeking. So you must get into your seeking mode. If you want to get into your seeking mode, the first step is that you drop, because you want to go to Matumane, I'll use this term, I don't mean this. If you want, you can silence it and put this thing on me. So you must stop your bull. When I say stop your bull, everything that you do not know, you must see as I do not know. Everything that you do not know, you should not believe because somebody told you. Somebody told you means what? Maybe your parents told you, maybe a priest told you, maybe a book told you, maybe God himself spoke to you, I don't know who spoke to you. But you are valuing it because it's an authority, isn't it? This is the essence of Sanatan Dharma. We have no value for authority. Truth is our only authority. Authority is never truth for us. This is the nature of Sanatan. This is why everybody is a seeker. You are just in Mahakumbh, just see how many types of seekers. Are there one kind? Can you say all of these people belong to one religion?
No.